What's up, guys? Justin Morgan here, Carved Up Vegan Muscle, and it has been a hot minute since I posted a video to YouTube. As you can see from the clips that I have on the video here, I am still training. I am still kind of plugging along. If you follow me on Instagram, I post there fairly frequently. Maybe 4 or 5 times a week. I'll post a couple training videos from whatever's going on. The numbers that you're seeing me post here right now are, they're actually back up a bit. My numbers over this past year went down. I am trying to get into a master's program as a physician assistant. So I've been taking a lot of classes that weren't covered in becoming a dietitian. For instance, biology. You do have to take biology, but at the University of Cincinnati, where I went, dietitians do not have to take biology with a lab, but labs are required if you want to be a physician assistant. So I'm having to go back and retake some classes. I need to retake anatomy and physiology just because my credits are too old. There's, I think, a 10-year limit on those, and I've been in college and around for a long time. So in that way, there's a lot to catch up on. So I've been going to school full-time. I also work full-time. I have a family. So training, it hasn't really stopped. I've continued training, but I've manipulated my training a little bit to where I did a lot more work on fewer days to fit my schedule. Currently, I am back to a 6-day per week training plan, and that is much better for me. I think it's much better because when I train a lot in one session, it takes longer to recover than if I only do a little bit per session more times frequently. I think ultimately I would probably do best if I were training, say, up to 10 sessions per week at only slightly more volume than I currently do. I think that would be less fatiguing than the current volume that I have at 6 days per week, one session on each of those days. But the sessions aren't difficult, and I kind of keep up. This has been the best training that I've done since I began lifting, began posting to YouTube here back in 2012. So my squats probably back up to 95% of what it was. I did join the Team Dark Orchestra, or also known as Attitude Nation, with John North as the coach this past week. And, that's been going well. I think he had some training videos that helped me understand some aspects of lifting technique and some things that you'll see in the last video that I kind of modified. This block work helped out a lot that you're seeing right now. But I don't know if I'll stay on that, but I wanted to find a way to contribute to John and Jessica North. Their daughter, Liv, was born with a heart defect, and I think at last tally they were close to $100,000 in debt for medical bills. So they have a GoFundMe page to help pay for some of Liv's heart transplant, which hopefully they'll find a donor for soon, and that kind of thing. And then, of course, if you're a weightlifter, bodybuilder, powerlifter, CrossFitter that's interested in getting better at weightlifting, then joining Team Do is also a good way to contribute to them to help them out. So basically that's it. So hopefully following this semester, which will be over in about 4 weeks, I'll probably start posting to YouTube again, just with some of the general fitness, nutrition, amusing things, whatever I find interesting kind of videos again at some point. But for now, I'm going to try to keep up with posting one of these training vlogs, I guess, from the past weeks. This wasn't every lift that I did. It wasn't all of my training, but it was just at least a couple sets from each session. And of course, there was 6 sessions this week. This last one, I went 90 kilos in the snatch and 110 kilos in the clean and jerk, and then I missed 115 kilos, which is down. I was pretty tired that day because I worked security for my church and their an event that they had there, and just mostly revolved around dealing with a lot of kids and stuff. So That's it. You guys take it easy, and I will talk to you in that next video. Let me know if there's anything particular. If you've watched this long, hit that like button. Unless you dislike the video, then feel free to hit the dislike button. Either way, it's fine with me. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.